The financial guys having a little hard time with the numbers?
I wouldn't gone that long.
I guess so, I was like.
During COVID. This wasn't a bad time.
I was harassed by the health.
We know.
You were?
you're
Wow. I'm going to HR right now.
Thank you. Short day is today. What's that? 29. No, Monday. Monday. Yeah, happy Monday. Like you're trying to trick me.
All these things. Look at this.
I'm just gonna put a big meeting packet, and we're just gonna. No, we're not.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
So Bob, I found these originals. Do you guys have originals?
Yep, I've seen you.
Good.
The day in pyramids.
George's.
Yeah. Well, it's the amendment and then the assignment.
Yeah.
And, do you want me to hold on to those originals?
I don't know yet, I'm still figuring that out.
Yeah, you might as well, I think I have a copy.
Tread lightly over
Yeah.
I think they're making progress on that assessment.
They are? Okay.
Now,
Who would like this wonderful document? Bridget. I was gonna say, is she in the chair with the chair turned, or?
Not yet, she just ran out.
She will be.
oh, but not yet.
Well, I know, you know, you didn't know she was turning around hiding, or?
I'll wait another couple minutes to get Mark.
Like me running to the ladies' room in between meetings.
Yeah. Mr. Cole, how are you?
Andy, yourself?
The LVP first.
That's good.
Or do we have more than one of these to sign? I guess I wasn't done.
Barry's not gonna be here today?
Okay.
No Barry?
No,
No,
he's, in Canada, I believe.
can't get back without his phone?
No. I don't know if he's, I think he said he'd call, I know.
Is that you?
Let's go on.
So.
Hi.
Mark?
How you doing?
Good. Before we get started, just earlier today, my youngest daughter got a permit. All of you, please buckle up.
What color car?
Right now, no color car. It's a big yellow bus, because that's all she has time to do, but and I don't think Charlie Klein's gonna let her drive that. So.
Bridget,
But
the
it'll be my
forms
wife's Jeep.
that they're signing should go to you, right?
Can call?
Everybody's here in a kind of work, so.
Don't touch that. Push it away.
You all-
Push it away.
Bridget, you all set? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Gus, you ready? All right, we might as well call the Ontario County Local Development Corp. to order. And jump right into the minutes from last meeting, 10/23/23.
I'm moving.
And motion from Mark,
Second.
seconded by Brian. Any discussion on those minutes? All those in favor of their approval?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. And then we got a request proposal for local council. Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, I believe in your package, you, received a note saying that we were going to RFP for local council, which is something we have to do every so often. Addition to this, we're also gonna RFP the accountants, but we'll come back at a separate time, to approve that one. Right now, we just wanna get approval to start work on doing the RFP.
Motion to go to RFP?
Yep.
All right, so motion for motion.
I'll motion.
A motion from Doug. Seconded by Andy. Any discussion on the RFP for council? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, hearing none, carried. Motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second. Motion by, seconded by Andy. All those in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
You do this one, Madam.
Nah, gonna happen. So what we will do is we'll open up the Industrial Development Agency right now. And we'll do the new business later with Dan, but we will welcome Supervisor Phillips. And, well, let's go around the room and introduce ourselves, anybody who doesn't know him. We'll start with Brian.
What if you know?
Then you can just smack him upside the head and then move on.
I'm Sam Casella.
Ooh.
Good move.
Oh. Get that in a minute.
Very fast.
You'll probably know everybody sitting here, but.
David Minster, welcome.
Jessica Kavlark, next meeting. Bridget Larson.
Michael Wojcik.
Ed Russell?
Deb Brown?
Mark Pronowski?
Andy Malata. And Mike Davis, and anybody out in the TV land that we need to introduce?
Yeah, this is Drew Wright. I'm general counsel with Akoustis. On the line, I've also got Ken Bowler, who is our CFO, and Mary Winters, who is up there in Canandaigua. She's our EVP of Fab and Corporate Operations. Nice to meet you all.
All right.
Thank you.
Barry Kerrigan from Nixon Online as well.
All right. Barry's here. All right, good.
Barry, did you find your phone?
No, but I got a new one.
What you got?
Aw.
All right.
Just real quick before you go, I want to thank Supervisor Phillips for wanting to fill this role from the Board of Supervisors, and of course, thank the Board of Supervisors for approving his appointment as well as the reappointment of Andy last week. So we are whole again, and thank you for your patience to have this meeting move back a week.
Great. So we'll wait, and if Dan shows up, we can thank him in person, and we'll move right on to the annual report, Ryan. Thank you, Dan.
So what this is for, the IGA and EDC split the cost for our annual report, which we have to put forth every year, obviously, that's why it's annual. This year's annual report, the quote that we received from the same group that did it last year, actually went down a little bit, and the IGA's half is $3,500.
Okay, so we have a motion to pay for the annual report.
A motion.
We have a motion from Doug,
Second.
seconded by Mark. Any discussion on the annual report? All those in favor of paying for it?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. And governance committee, formal salary status, Ryan.
So I'll kick it off, and if anybody that was here, well, Mark and Brian, you're all here. So if you want to jump in at any time. Last week, when we weren't meeting as a group, we got together as a governance committee, first time in a while. We're required to go through this from time to time. We had a good discussion, as we've talked about many times over the last few months. We're going to update our tax exempt policy. We want to go through our governing documents and make sure that we're saying what we're doing and doing what we're saying. And as an example, tonight in your packet, you will see some updated language for the bylaws. One thing that we found as a committee, the terms of a board member was still listed as 6 years. That is now 5, so we'd like to update the language for that. And also, in the bylaws, it says that the officers shall be members of the board, and the way that we've conducted business has been that Bridget actually serves as our secretary, so I wanted to make sure that the language reflected that. Wanted to the board's pleasure to do so. So that language is in front of you for tonight, and if you want to do a motion to adopt that language, we will make sure it gets in the bylaws. This will not be the last time we adopt new language, but it's the first time.
Cover that? So anybody, I have a motion to the, I have a motion from, is it that guy, is he in? Okay, from Andy, to do the bylaws change. I'll second by Dave. Any discussion on the bylaws changes? Questions? No questions? Okay, all in favor of the proposed bylaws changes? Say aye.
Aye.
Should note that the governance committee,
Hearing none, carried.
the governance committee will be meeting monthly before this meeting, and those recommendations will come as they meet, so.
Okay. All right. So on the old business, Akoustis waiver. Ryan, you gonna explain that one?
Yep, so we have, some members that have introduced themselves from Akoustis. They sent us a letter that you have here in front of you. Basically, this is a letter for a waiver for the labor portion of their agreement. They're actually
Jobs.
jobs, correct?
Not labor.
They're actually a little ahead of us. So they got in front of this and asked for the waiver. And then locally, what they're seeing, because we did fill out an application for Fast New York for them, and it is a growing industry, and hopefully more to come in the state. So, we would just need a motion to accept the waiver.
We're looking for a motion to accept the waiver.
I'll move, I did have a question.
So, motion, motion and second, any questions?
So I was just looking, so it looks like there's around 70 employees right now. The original was 92 was the agreement. They're at 70, it looks like up from 31, right? Is that correct?
And then Dave, how we normally do it is, Jessica is collecting this information now. And, for people companies that don't meet their job requirements, she asks them for a written explanation.
Yeah.
And at a meeting in the spring, we go over that, and then usually the board decides whether they will accept their reasoning or not. But Acoustis is
Like they're
ahead of the ballgame.
They're out of this, and,
Mhm.
looks like it's hopefully a short-term type of arrangement, so.
All right, any other questions? I'll just ask council, is there anything exciting we should know about said waiver? Our council.
No, Barry, I don't think so.
Very, okay, no?
No.
Okay.
Pretty
Want
standard.
to make sure? All right, all those in favor of granting the waiver?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried.
All right, thank you very much. We're gonna drop in less at this point. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, thanks, Jim. Bye, Mary Ken. All right, and we'll go on to CAC settlement. David and Ryan want to kick it off, and we can go from there. Ryan, you gonna kick it up?
Go to,
Or a minute, I need a motion to go into executive session to discuss possible settlement agreement.
Second.
Motion from Mark, seconded by Andy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we're in executive session. So now I need a motion.
we need a motion for the,
So you want to direct, motion to use the committee's softened language?
Yep, I'll make that motion.
Second by Dave. All right, any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. So David, you got your marching orders now, right? All right.
I have the orders. Appreciate the instructions. All right.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
All
If
right.
okay, I'm gonna sign off.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night.
Yep. Sign off.
Thank you.
And annual board survey, Ryan and Mr. Wilker. Or, no, Sue.
You will be receiving from Bridget shortly the annual board survey. This is, well, you won't, as a new board member, but, people that have been on the board, this is something we do every year. It's required for Paris reporting. 10 questions. It should take you about 5 minutes.
Right, it'll just be emailed to us, and it'll be a survey monkey, and that was college.
This is just a PDF.
Oh,
Fill out.
All right. That's just informative, all right.
Mike, before we move on, that's just because we mentioned Dave's a new member. Barry, do you collect all of the, filings that they do at the state level when a new board member is appointed by the IDA? Oh, we did, oh. So,
Yes, they do. We send them to Beth Wood.
you do? Okay.
Yes.
All right,
And they get the,
Some IDAs have forgotten to do that filing, and then it's caused some issues with, regards to our, certificate, of the IDA when they do a closing, so I just want to make sure that that's done.
Okay.
All right, thanks, sorry.
All right, good, no, that's good. All right, so we're good with annual board survey, local council RFP, motion for RFP, Ryan and Mike.
So before we go to the motion and have Mike, you'll see in your board packet, and this was emailed to you earlier today. Had provided, or Underberg has provided, the language as to how we can continue to do business while the RFP is out. So this keeps us within our own rules and within the law. So I wanted to make sure that I just pointed that out. That's what the email was. That's the language that was provided by Ed. And the other piece of paper is our policies as to how and why we would go out for an RFP. This is just simply, this request for proposal is just good governance. We have to do do this from time to time, but of course, as I mentioned in the board packet, would be leaving Underberg, so it did trigger us to go ahead and send this out for an RFP. But it's something that we should do from time to time anyway, and with that, Michael, the floor is yours.
Where's mine? Pardon me. All right, so, we're gonna RFP, actually two things. We're gonna RFP our legal services and our audit next year. It's been quite a while since we've done it, so we're gonna put that out on the streets. The audit will come back a little bit later. Let's finish the current audit that we got first. And then, but we are gonna, I think the documents are pretty close to being finished for, the legal counsel. It'll be going out pretty quick.
All right. We're looking for a motion for the request proposal.
So move.
Right, second by Mark. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. And then on to the interim council proposal.
Yep, so in order to, get us to the finish line on the RFP process, because that is lengthy, we wanted to make sure that we had in place an interim agreement if necessary, and that's all this is.
Part of the RFP is that, if you are putting in a response, that you cannot interact with us. You don't want to go without counsel.
Correct. All right, so a motion on the interim council proposal. I'll move it. A motion from Andy,
Second.
seconded by Deb. Any discussion on the interim proposal? All those in favor of its acceptance?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. Airport roadway project, and the Bob.
Oh,
Bob and Dan.
Yeah, Dan was here.
Dan left.
Dan did not stay. Dan Delancey's our, airport planner for McFarland, and, he was here to help sort through our roadway project, and just wanted to give an update. Actually, when I wrote my report and put this together, it was a go nowhere project. The contractor who was awarded the bid back in, spring was not acting on it at all, caught up in some paperwork with EPO. David, for you, I think you stood on the road, they were a gravel road, and that part of the, project is, or the project is to pave that, like that little sidewalk and, improve that entryway from Thomas Road. So that was going nowhere. The contractor was acting like he wanted to get out of it. McFarland was doing an incredible amount of hand-holding and pushing. And, I think in the last couple of days, we've been pushed hard enough that we're gonna see, action one way or the other next couple of weeks. And hopefully get that project moving and executed this spring. So that's where we are. Anything I missed?
Nope. And then you got your tree removal.
Yep, this,
On that.
project is complete. Finished the, final inspection and closeout is ongoing with the contractor, Tri-State Needing Clearing. I recommend those guys. They, did a phenomenal job. And that whole, project was just executed flawlessly. Even with our issues with our, some landowners, and this is part where Ryan says how good a job I did. I was gonna do it again.
Okay, I was gonna say it for you.
How well I deal with
You brought it
reasonable
up.
people. Thanks for teeing that up for me. What I said in the airport committee, but for everybody's benefit, this was challenging in that Bob had to deal with not only just the contractor in McFarland, but also different landowners. This was clearing trees for runway access. So did a really nice job. It takes a great deal of patience to deal with that many parties, and I wanted to thank Bob for his efforts to get that. Is that right? Did I do that right? Yeah, you can pay. How well I work with reasonable people.
All right, so those were just for information, and on to the Ag Appreciation Banquet.
So in your packet, you have, a request for a donation. We did this last year, and my recommendation was to do a full-page ad for the Cornell Cooperative Extension, Ag Appreciation Dinner. This was a copy of the ad that we had in there last year. This is only for, an ad. They didn't ask us for money for a table. Last year, we did buy one. This year, just when they do request that from us, we bought a table last year. My wife that in mind when they made that request. But I do believe that we should support this dinner. And for tonight anyway, my recommendation would be to do a full-page color ad.
So we have a motion to do a full-page color ad.
A motion for that.
Motion for Deb. Seconded by Dave. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And any opposed, hearing none, carried. On to the administrative portion of our meeting, go into the minutes. See the minutes?
Well, I can't verify whether they're accurate or not.
You get a pass on this one.
I get a pass on this.
I got a motion for Mark,
Second.
seconded by Deb. Any discussion on the minutes? All those in favor of their acceptance?
Aye.
Any opposed, hearing none, carried. Invoices for payment. Mike or Rob, Bob, which one wants it?
Bob can fly first.
Bob flies first.
Okay, utilities, water, the utilities, property taxes. That was a project that was worth probably, tree removal. Of course, the leaf dispute we talked about. Tables for the picnic table, we finally got a bill for that, for the $158. And, Spain and fuel, a couple tractor parts, about it. Well, the Northern Supply for $2,500 is the cutting edges for, snow removal plows, which is good. We've been doing really well on that. We didn't purchase any last year. And, we put these on just now, and so far, cross the fingers.
We
Not a lot of snow removal going on.
Need any for another year.
Yeah.
You get lucky. All right,
I have one question.
there are questions.
One question on Suburban Propane or Superior.
Yeah.
It's not about the dollar amount, it's curiosity. Does that have to go to bid, or is that just you decide who we use as far as propane supply?
That was a pre-existing account. I've never done anything with it, but I think we are eligible for state bid pricing on that, which is pretty much you can't beat anywhere else on a bid. So I can verify that we are on that pricing.
Yeah, the reason I bring it up is because, it was about a month or so ago, there was obviously some stuff on local, social media about various propane suppliers in the region. And pretty much everyone was saying that Superior had the most expensive cost per gallon on propane. So that's why I asked that question.
I'm looking at it.
I think that was set up when the sheriffs were in the building. The sheriffs were using it.
You know, we continue, because we use propane in the shop, and that's where most of the expense comes, is rebuilding.
Again, it has nothing to do with this particular invoice. It was just more along the lines of, have we,
We wanna find out if we can get it cheaper.
if we can. And again, what's interesting, even on my own I've got propane at the house, and, you just typically accept, you get the invoice, it's a price per gallon, and you think it's correct. And this was part of this social media stuff, and I'm going, and then someone posted, well, this is the price I'm getting from this supplier per gallon. And I go, well, I got that supplier, and I'm paying like $1 more a gallon. And so I called the supplier. Oh, you didn't get the preferred customer pricing. And I cut the bill in half.
Yeah.
So that's what prompted all this.
All right. Go, Bob, check into it.
Yep,
You mentioned that you can get it on state bid?
should, yeah.
Yeah, that's significantly less than any other suppliers. We just looked into it recently at the town hall, so.
All right. Good. Mike, you got anything to add, bill-wise?
No, there's not much there. This, let me see, we actually do pay tax on 3 different parcels. 2 parcels are the airport, and we own an acre along some railroad track. We pay $8.03 per year. So, if anybody wants to buy it, it's for sale. Anyway, and that's it, just some mileage. If you haven't given us mileage and you want to, please jump on board. We haven't closed the doors yet, so.
Okay, have a motion to pay the bills?
Aye, or so moved.
Motion for Brian,
Second.
second by Deb. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. You've all got their financial statements and the airport update. If there's no questions on them, I'll entertain a motion to accept.
Yeah, I just want to make one point. We do have in the first page, there's the IDA inducement, other, it's $396,000. That was for the, Victor Senior Housing Project. We didn't close that, so we're gonna reverse that off last year's statements, carry it forward. I know we do carry receivables once in a while, but this was supposed to close, probably a month ago, and it didn't. So we're just gonna take it off and wait for the close to happen, and then we'll bring it back on. That would be about $350,000 for the project and another $30,000 for the, down payment on, their monitoring.
To accept. Yep, I'll move it. A motion from Andy.
Second.
Second by Mark. All those in favor of accepting the reports?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, carried. Ryan, department update.
Not as much of an update as, request from, Chairman Todd Campbell has asked us to, do more to, provide, really will be Dave, actually, with an update for the Board of Supervisors, not on a monthly basis, but more regularly. So I just wanted to make you all aware of that, and I will make sure that you have the Board of Supervisors meeting date, in case you're interested in tagging along. I go to most all of them. I'll give an update for Dave to provide to the entire board, rather than just when I go to, PQ committee. So I want to make you all aware of that. Housing, we continue to move forward. We will make a recommendation this next board cycle. Buckle up, for the staff is, administrative staff is going to make a recommendation to the Board of Supervisors to start the housing committee, commission, board, whatever we decide to call it. And I was asked to write the, initial governing language for that, so that'll go to you guys. Cycle, we will have representation on whatever we end up calling that. I'll ask Mike or Rin to either serve or ask somebody from this board to serve. EDC will also be a part of it. Some Board of Supervisors and other interested stakeholders. There'll be a lot more movement with, housing over the coming year. You is the eclipse, although I should make note, is coming, whether you want it to or not. It'll be dark for about 3 minutes on April 8th, and it'll be mass hysteria, but not because this board hasn't directed the administrative staff to make sure we're on top of it. For that, big game in Waterloo to get to.
Right. And none bad.
Eagles.
Motion to adjourn. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second by Deb, all those in favor?
Thank you.
All right.
No problem.
I don't